next person that we have coming up is another candidate running for City Council, District 12, James Washington Ward, my brother.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Washington Ward, and yes, I am running for District 12 City Council. And I'm running because, to me, it's personal. Quick synopsis on why it's personal. I have an elderly mom, so this is one of my my platforms I'm running on, elderly care. My mom busted her hump for 30 plus years in the education system as a teacher. I watched her bounce around from school to school, and now that she's retired and she has a bunch of health complications because of her pension, she makes too much money in order to get most of her medications. Like, this is a woman who taught our kids to figure out, I am 44 years old. This is my mother we're talking about. So half of you adults out here listening to me, she's probably taught you, or she's been in a school that has taught you, and now they're telling her that she may have trouble living because she worked her butt off for 30 plus years at the Board of Ed and makes too much money. This is personal to me because I am a single father with a 17-year-old daughter, and at times I had to struggle. And in my struggle, I had to struggle to find an apartment. But affordable housing told me that it's affordable for an adult male and a child female to share a studio apartment at $22.50 a month for rent. But that's affordable. So this is why it's personal to me. Children are all personal. The education system is failing, but most of all, it's the aftercare of the educational system that is failing. We have all this money going in to these schools, but where are these kids after school? Where's all the PAL programs? Where's all the satellites? Where's all the satellite Boys and Girls Club programs that used to be inside of all the schools? As a youth, I started volunteering for Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club at the age of 13. I made it into my jobs. From the age of 13 to the age of 22, I worked for Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club. But in those sense, I never worked at the big location. I worked in the satellite school, CS 102, who we tutored the kids. We gave them social problems. Then we took them upstairs and we worked them out in the gyms, and we taught them how to play basketball, how to play softball, and that environment kept a lot of these kids off the streets. What do our kids have nowadays? We wonder why our kids always turn into guns and drugs and gangs. It's because mom is working, dad is working. Where they at? They outside. They're not in the after-school program. And it's also personal because as I'm working, who do I have to take care of my child? Growing up, I remember daycares and after-school programs being open until 8 o'clock. So when my mom is getting off of work at 4:30 doing her tutoring, she doesn't have to rush home and try to get me without incurring a late fee and reoccurring a late fee. So where's all this money going to? Where's the budgeting that we can get any kind of help for these parents? We have a lot of single parents. We have a lot of single mothers out there who are nurses, who can only work a 9 to 5, but if the school's after school program is closing at 5, how is she making it home from the city? If she don't have a car, well, this is New York City, baby. Whether you got a car or a train, you're not making it from Manhattan into the Bronx in an hour, or vice versa. These are things that has to be brought to the forefront. These are things that we have to talk about. These are my 3 major platforms that I'm working on. And yes, along with my constituents behind me, I do not agree with socialism in New York. That's my time. My name is James Washington Ward. God bless y'all.